When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the...
Oh, he's got some space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Working that left side now. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Makes the catch. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. From the one, it's first and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Going for the big play. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. Off and running. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. open. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got his man. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Looking to get it in. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls it, fired, complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Finds a little space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Turning it on! He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Looking downfield on first down. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the grab on that, and he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off! What a play by this defense! He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll leave it with him. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Fires to the big fella. Put it right on him. sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab. And it's a touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. SMU notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Dallas is worth its weight in gold to the Mustangs. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. First down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. It's on target and complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Wants to throw again. Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give to the tailback. There he goes. At the 20. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Now the play fake. Makes the catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes a catch at the 10. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the lone running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Plucks it out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. It's complete on the right side. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an up.
Oh, he's got some space. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Quickly to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella. I trust I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the 1st down.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Got the 1st down, looking for more. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. Spins away from Watt. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. They'll try the run. It's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Gets the back moving. Going to swing it on second down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The lone back's got it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got room at the 35. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Give to the running back. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there. He's got it. 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And it's a touchdown. Puts 6 on the board.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown.
and they tacked on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Bringing it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive wants to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Flips it out in the flat. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. The play action fake. Gets open down the middle. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Toss sweep to the right. Running into the open space. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Rivera. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He's got him. Turning it on. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback... after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocks it right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over USC. Your boy KC has you covered here.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. On the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and this offense, that's what they do. Last week he had 2 rushing touchdowns. They're going to feature him. They're going to get physical, especially inside the 5-yard line. You're going to feed this guy the football.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie. Well, Just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Got the first down and more. At the 45 on his way. Flying down the right side. And he will house it. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Power football with the run. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse his QB.
It's complete. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Rivera. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle. It's Rivera. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Buys a little time with his feet. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here's the handoff. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Makes the grab. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown.
There he goes. He's at the 20. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give on the option. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Unleashes one deep. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with the 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding he's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Right down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggie!
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. It's complete to the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Still looking, on the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Got the first down. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Working that left side now. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
First down for the offense.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the...
Did he get that foot down? He did! Touchdown! This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Bolitnikoff Award or something.
Highlight after highlight after highlight. He's going to go to social media. He's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares with those plays.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He makes a catch. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the ground game. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Quick completion on the out. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. The Aggies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand, fighting off the defender. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Thomas. And tackled there by the defense. Sometimes you'll hear guys derisively say, well, he just piles up numbers. When the number gets close to 450, that's worth doing.
And that's why they throw it as much as they do, because they've got a difference maker playing the quarterback position. He gives them a chance to be explosive and light up the scoreboard.
Running back searching for a hole. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of a way with their fingernail. Out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
In the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going to take... Oh, he's got some space. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. This game has been wildly entertaining. As we take a second to catch our breath, let's have a look at the game summary. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Into their happy place for a touchdown. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that are being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.